Today is Friday, September 26th, and this is your forecast for the northeastern United States. Last weekend, we were treated to just gorgeous weather from start to finish. This weekend, there's a couple of bumps here along the road. We'll iron out all the details. It's been actually rather wet over the last couple of days, but any rain is beneficial at this point because a pretty large area of the northeast has been somewhere from abnormally dry to even a moderate drought. Even some areas, a severe drought up through portions of New England. So let's take you through the forecast. In the New York City metro, yesterday, it was feeling very much like summer, very warm, very humid. Those dew points, the measure of how much moisture is in the air, that has come down. So it's feeling a bit more comfortable this morning with temperatures starting off around 70. It's pretty mild for the end of September. We'll peak around 80 degrees, a little bit of a breeze with partly cloudy skies, and it should be actually a really nice evening in the New York metro for us. As we look at our forecast across the Northeast, 78 with sun and clouds today in Albany. You can see the cooler air coming in here behind the cold front. 72 in Syracuse this afternoon, just about that in Rochester, and just above 70 in Buffalo. So the problem actually is way down to the south. We'll show you that in a moment with the surface map, the weather map. But temperatures tonight in the 50s to around 60. These are not bad readings for overnight lows at the end of September. A lot of places still that typically would have already seen a frost by now have not seen any frost at all. So we've seen a warmer than normal September, that is for sure. And up until very early this morning, it was still actually pretty humid through a good part of the Northeast. But now we're watching the tail end of this front that came through, where there is a wave of low pressure developing, and that will try to push this moisture back up to the north. So I think that's going to mean some rain for parts of the Northeast Saturday night. I think areas away from the coast are going to be fine. No rain at all this weekend. But the closer you are to the coast, that's where you have some rain. So I'm talking about Philly through New Jersey, New York City, and maybe even southern New England. Saturday night, there could be a period of rain, and then that exits pretty quickly early on Sunday morning. Outside of that, it looks like it's going to be a sunny and nice weekend with temperatures in the 70s. I mean, up where you do the apple picking and, check out the leaves changing colors, upstate New York, central New York, western New York. Beautiful weather once again this weekend. That's 2 in a row if you're keeping score. So here's a look at our 7-day forecast. A little bit of rain still lingering early on Sunday morning. We'll start to clear out and dry out. Upper 70s for highs both days this weekend. And there could be some scattered showers here early next week. And then finally, a push of cooler, more fall-like air comes in for the middle of next week. We haven't really had a lot of that lately, so that may be a welcome change for a lot of folks. I know a lot of you are ready for that fall weather. All right, that is your Friday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a terrific weekend. And remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.